Kia ora, talofa, malele, bula, aloha, and welcome to Season 10, Episode 25 of Breakfast Bites by TeVovoDigital.com, a wrap of Pacifica People's sports news on Friday morning, 26 July 2024. Coming to you with tons of Anisi from the 180th meridian in the middle of the blue continent, where it is 22 degrees Celsius and partly cloudy at 5 a.m. In the Olympic Games, Paris Rugby Sevens men's quarterfinal, New Zealand 7, South Africa 14. Antoine Dupont scored late for France, 26-14 Argentina, who won the HSBC SBNS 7 series this year, but like the Kiwis, go home without a medal. And Fiji 19-15 over Ireland with Georgie Nasoba, Yosefo Baliwairiki, and Waisea Nathungu scoring. Australia beat USA 18-zip. Earlier, Samoa 26-0 over Kenya, Australia 22-14 over Argentina, Fiji 19-12 over France, and New Zealand just pipped Ireland 14-12 in their final pool games. There will be a break tonight, thank goodness, for the official opening ceremony of the Paris Olympic Games 2024 with the men's rugby 7 semi-finals at 1:30 a.m. on Sunday morning, with France versus South Africa and Fiji versus Australia, with the final at 5:45 a.m. Also at the Olympic Games today, there is women's football group games underway, and of course the Rugby Sevens games just finished. After the break, for the Olympic opening ceremony, there will be 14 gold medals at stake on day one. Go Fiji, go! In Rugby League, after a historic Women's Origin Series set a new benchmark for women's Rugby League crowds and TV ratings, expectations are high for the NRLW 2024. While the Newcastle Knights are looking to clinch a third straight premiership, they will face a tough road test to get there, starting with their round one opponents, the Sydney Roosters, who they pipped in a blockbuster season opener last night, 12-10. In sports biz, the Swiss luxury watch brand Rolex is in jeopardy of losing its decade-long partnership with Formula One as Tag Heuer, another Swiss brand, could take over, according to Bloomberg. Rolex, whose green and gold banners decorate many F1 races, is paying tens of millions annually to F1 for the partnership, but Tag Heuer, owned by French conglomerate LVMH, could pay US $150 million in total to take over. In football, the results of the Olympic Games football men's group stage games played yesterday. France 3-0 over USA and Mali 1-all with Israel. In the women's group stage games today, Canada 2-1 over New Zealand, Spain 2-1 over Japan, and currently underway Brazil 1-0 over somebody, and Germany 3-0 over Australia in the second half, with USA versus Zambia and France versus Colombia to play. In combat sports, after suffering 2 boxing defeats against former champions Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, Francis Ngannou is set to return to MMA. The Cameroonian warrior last fought in MMA almost 2 years ago, successfully defending his UFC title against French champion Cyril Gane. Ngannou recently revealed on Joe Rogan's podcast that he plans to return to MMA with the Professional Fighters League in a fight scheduled for 19 October in Saudi Arabia. And that's a wrap, peeps. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons below if you want to receive more Pacifica sports highlights on Breakfast Bites. Mahalo and kakite. For TeVovoDigital.com, I'm Calden Khmer, thanking you all too much for all your love and support.